February 6th, you guys. I want to go over something else here with you that Revelations End Time shared with me, and this caught my attention, okay? Because this is where it says the returning of Jesus Christ, okay? The returning of Jesus Christ. This is where in Malachi 3, behold, I will send my messenger, and he will prepare the way before me, and the Lord whom ye seek shall suddenly come to his temple, even the messenger of the covenant whom ye delight in. Behold, he shall come with the Lord of hosts. But who may abide the day of his coming, and who shall stand when he appeareth? For he is like the refiner fire, like fuller's soap. He shall sit as a refiner and purify of silver, and he shall purify the sons of Levi and purge them as gold and silver, that they may offer unto the Lord an offering in righteousness. Then shall the offering of Judah and Jerusalem be pleasant unto the Lord, as in the days of old, and as in former years. And I will come near you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against the false swearers, and against those that oppress the hireling in his wages. His wages have been stagnant for 20 years here, unless you were a doctor, judge, lawyer, or worked for the government, or certain businesses, everything kept going up higher and higher and higher, like homes, real estate. But if you were just a common laborer, wages remained the same since when I was a kid, to where they are today. They're still the same. They might pay a little bit more, but not much. Not for what the prices of everything today. Okay? The sins of the people. Even from the days of your fathers ye are gone away from mine ordinances, and have not kept them. Return unto me, and I will return unto you, saith the Lord of hosts. But ye said, wherein shall we return? Will a man rob God? And yet ye have robbed me. But ye say, wherein have we robbed thee? In tithes and offering? Ye are cursed with a curse. For ye have robbed me, even this whole nation. Bring you all the tithes into the storehouse, and there may be meat in my house. And prove me now here with, saith the Lord of hosts, if I will not open you the windows of heaven and pour you out a blessing, that there shall not be room enough to receive it. And I will rebuke the devourer for your sakes, and he shall not destroy the fruits of your ground, neither shall your vine cast her fruit before the time in the field, saith the Lord of hosts. Yeah, just everybody's like kind of going in line with the beast right now, you know what I mean? You seen where everybody was signing up with the Pope, all getting in line with him, sadly. Should have been going against him. Your words have been stout against me, saith the Lord. Yet ye say, what have we spoken so much against thee? Ye have said, it is vain to serve God, and what profit is it that we have kept his ordinance, and that we have walked mournfully before the Lord of hosts? And now we call the proud happy, yea, they that work wickedness are set up, Yeah, they that tempt God are even delivered. Then they that feared the Lord spoke often one to another, and the Lord hearkened and heard it. And a book of remembrance was written before him for them that feared the Lord, and that thought upon his name. And they shall be mine, saith the Lord of hosts, in that day when I make up my jewels, and I will spare them, as a man spareth his own son that serveth him. Then shall ye return and discern between the righteous and the wicked, between him that serveth God and him that serveth him not. Now here we go to the coming day of the Lord, okay? Now this is where you have to really watch it, because you remember like when Jesus came before, John the Baptist was sent out ahead before Jesus was known, right? Now if you listen here to the coming of the Lord, the coming day, for behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven, and all the proud, yea, all that do wickedly shall be stubble, and the day that cometh shall burn them up, saith the Lord of hosts, that it shall leave them neither root nor branch. But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise, with healing in his wings, and ye shall go forth and grow as calves in the stall. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet, in the day that I shall do this, saith the Lord of hosts. Remember ye the law of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him, Horeb for all Israel, with the statutes and judgment. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. So he's saying we're going to have a prophet sent here before the coming and dreadful day of the Lord. And he shall turn the hearts of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse. In other words, it's going to be, he's going to try to save as many people as he can. You know, because right now we see the way that it is. It's like, you know, we got to get somebody turning our way, you know. It's like we need something that's going to open the eyes of many and have them turn from what they're doing now. Because right now it's like nothing's doing, you know, it's like everybody's on a fast-moving train that they can't get off of or something, you know. I don't understand it. They just can't. But this was clear right here in Malachi chapter 4, the coming day of the Lord. And it's in chapter 5 it says, Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of the Lord. Okay, because we know the last time Jesus was here, they killed him. They beat him and killed him. And that was for our sins. He took on our sins. But we know the next time that he comes, which this is what's coming, and it clearly says here that he's going to send a forerunner before he shows. So this is where I think we need to be watching for this. This doesn't say nothing about the two prophets that are going to be going to Israel. This is somebody that's going to be coming, I believe, here and making things very well known to turn the hearts of a lot of people back towards the Lord before his coming. Just like John the Baptist did. It's going to be the same thing. Read that. Malachi chapter 4, okay? The coming day of the Lord. Okay? Read that. Malachi, it only goes through chapter 1 through chapter 4. The warning to the priesthood. You know? I mean, you look at the people in the pulpits today. For the priest's lips should keep knowledge, and they should seek the laws at his mouth. For he is the messenger of the Lord of hosts. But ye are departed out of the way. Ye have caused many to stumble at the law. Ye have corrupted the covenant of Levi in the Lord of hosts. See, I would highly suggest reading all of Malachi, because this is what's going on in our churches today. What's going on here today. You know, when you read these other things like the fall of Edom shows God's love, you know, these are roadmaps. What you see happening in other places and other times, the same thing happens here. People fall away. That's why they say the great day of the falling away. You know, because people have fallen away over and over and over and over. Even when Jesus rules here for 1,000 years and he says he lets Satan out again for a little while, people are going to fall away again. Why? Because the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes and the lust of wanting more. You know, it's like, you know, everything this is today, look at it. Yeah, Malachi is a very good reading. Alright, you guys. I hope and pray you guys got something out of this. And know this. He's going to have a forerunner just like he did John the Baptist. It only makes sense. You know, when the king comes out, when he comes out, he's going to have somebody announcing him. He's not going to just show up. A king is going to be presented by somebody, okay? He's not going to just pop up and say, you know, here he is. He's going to have a forerunner out there before him, just like John the Baptist was out here before him, okay? Same thing. It only makes sense. Stop and think about it. Even you look at all your movies with history, king didn't walk in without being announced first. There's always going to be somebody to announce his coming. God bless you guys. I hope and pray that you got something out of this message. And as I said, you'll find videos in the description box, and all my information's in there too. God bless you.